Thank you for tuning in to BHTV. I'm super excited about today's guest. As you can see with these beautiful, beautiful Too Scared to Eat treats. I saw her work online and I was like, I need to get her. I've been trying to get her and we finally do. And we're in her workspace. So all of this surrounds her workspace and what she's doing. So, you know, we came in, we barged in, but that's what BHTV does. We just kind of wanted to get the real. But we're going to start off and let her introduce herself, her business, and then a little bit about what she does.
I am Larryn Worthy, and I am the owner of Spoiled Rotten Events, which is a boutique sweets and candy buffet type of deal. I make custom candy apples, chocolate covered strawberries. I also do candy buffets and sweets tables for events such as weddings, baby showers, and birthdays.
She got that down packed. And as you can see, they're beautiful.
Thank you.
That looks like decor. Like I want to put that on my kitchen table because it does match what my kitchen table has. But today we're just going to, are we in the camera? Oh, okay, sorry. So we're just going to kind of like let her share her journey and give us a little background about who she is and how she discovered that this was one of her passions to pursue business.
Okay. Well, I am a single mother. I have 4 daughters. I have 13, yes, soon to be 13-year-old, an 11-year-old, a newly turned 8-year-old, and a 5-year-old. And I've always been into decorating, and I like to entertain and throw parties and stuff like that. So with having 4 kids, I, did a lot of birthday parties. The one that stood out the most was for my youngest daughter's first birthday. She had a Valentine's Day theme because her birthday is February 11th. And it turned out really, really nice. So a friend of mine asked me to throw her daughter's birthday party.
Okay.
So that's really how I got started in 2011.
Okay.
And it's just picked up from there.
Okay. So one of the things that we always like to ask our guests is the journey. Like we know entrepreneurship is not easy.
No.
We know anything when trying to build it from the ground up is not easy. But what made you stick it out? You said 2011, right? So stick it out and persevere to this point.
My grandmother was an entrepreneur.
Okay.
She owned Continental Plastics on 38th and Burleigh for a number of years. She used to put plastic on people's furniture.
Yeah, I remember those days, that plastic on your granny furniture and you couldn't sit on the couch.
She probably did. But that's where I got that, I guess that hustle and that drive, because she always wanted to, do it for herself. She started off as a nurse, but she wanted to have her own, so that's what she did.
Okay.
So I grew up around that. I helped her out all the time. So that's really where it started. I've had regular jobs here and there, but I want my own. So I do have a full-time job currently. I'm thinking about letting it go for good.
Okay.
So I just have to prepare myself.
Okay.
So
she is still on the journey, and that's what it's about. So in your industry, we call this, would it be the event, or would it be, what would you consider your industry to be?
It's popularly enveloped under the baking industry.
Okay.
I do some baking as well, but I wanted to do something that set myself apart from other people, so I don't do cupcakes or cakes too frequently. The candy apples have really been popular. That really has been my blessing. So I think I'll stick
So
with
your
that.
staple is the decor, making it look like it's jewelry.
Right.
Okay. So what would you give another individual that's like, okay, I want to kind of get into the industry of baking, but I want to set myself apart, because you're very known. Spoiled Rotten Events around Milwaukee, Wisconsin is very popular. What tip or tips, if you could come up with between 1 and 3, would you give someone trying to set themselves apart in this industry?
First, just start. Do it.
Right.
Just get your foot in the door however you can, and then the second and the last one and the best one is perfect yourself. Perfect your craft. Work on it. Make yourself stand out from other people. I'm by no means the best. There are some really good people out there. I have a couple mentors. They don't live here, but I have questions like anybody else. If